They come up in an offset eye. The first carry now for Doug Martin. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical.
Third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first. The play fake to Sims. Now Winston. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. From 48.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They're running with Gurley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to just...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left quarterback right in the face of him is only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Chris Conte. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Done so with that first run.
Back near his own goal line, Winston. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Here's Austin. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. They've now missed the playoffs 12 straight seasons. Of course, this last one, their first back in L.A. They were 3-1, so much hope, but then they lost all but one down the stretch. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. Touchdown, L.A. Sammy Watkins, 77 yards. You need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. We always talk about the word balance. Well, sometimes you take balance and just throw it out the window. Sometimes balance is using what keeps working, and that's what they were doing, throwing the football.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We're in London and then one again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams in Arizona. Those in London. And then there goes Doug Martin. He's at the 30. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks.
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Touchdown, L.A. Tavon Austin, 71 yards. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Jameis to throw it. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Folk's kick is good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now.
And when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 48 yards. And an offset eye. Now Goff on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward.
This is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble.
And
big sigh of relief. Huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Here's Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They pick up 12 on the play there.
The script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
And losing and changing field position.
Goff on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Winston now after the fumble recovery. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance. Frame.
From the red zone now, Winston. Over the middle to Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. And now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
That one goes for 24 yards.
And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
The offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Here's Goff. Open man, it's Cooper. He's got it for the Rams. Touchdown.
Open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Backs, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Bringing it in, Jackson left side.
Together, when the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah.
Not get yardage, a big time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
He's good, and this is caught, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cameron Brate, 38 yards. Up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goff on 3rd down. And incomplete. complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Take a big hit before it lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Post, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a two-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and the Rams are going to get a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Timeouts, finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And this is caught at the 8.
Knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. You got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together.
How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking.
Winston to throw. A dump off to Sims. And he loses the football a second time. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Throwing now. Goff. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.